watch some stuff. Welcome. I've had way too many videos that I've been wanting to watch. So we're gonna take advantage of the little bit of free time that I got right now. And we're gonna watch some videos and make clips out of them. It'll be pretty cool. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Just making sure this works. Let me add a thumbnail so you guys can see this. Thank you for your patience. But yeah, basically, I'm live. So come hang out, ask questions, and that's pretty much about it, to be honest. Hi from France. Wow, that's pretty cool. From Brazil. Hello from Brazil. Very nice. We got so many international people in the crowd. This is pretty cool. So, yeah, I mean, what we're going to do today is quite simply hang out. The purpose of today's stream really is to just, dust off the old cobwebs so I can just get back into the streaming game. Wow, okay, people from Spain too. Kareem from Spain, very cool. We got 2 Kareems, that's pretty crazy. Omar from Italy. From Germany, Fabio. Wow. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries. That's so amazing. I mean, to just even think about that is pretty wild. I mean, what a simple thing, but what a crazy thing, right? We're all from different countries and you're all here on this stream. It's pretty unbelievable if you think about it. But yeah, I got a little bit of content here I want to watch. Just entrepreneurial related content that I think you guys would also enjoy. But I've been wanting to watch this content for a while. So I'm like, you know what? Let me watch it with the YouTube community here and potentially make clips out of it, right? So we're going to do that. One of the videos is, and again, you guys feel free to be active in the chat. I'm over here always answering questions and things like that. But I want to watch this one video about TikTok shop affiliates from Mikey. Mikey is such a good YouTuber. I love his channel. Also, this one video by Daniel Bitten about a new secret YouTube channel he made. And then this one video about asking some of the richest people in the world how they got rich. Feels like pretty interesting content that's still pretty relevant to my channel. Okay, we got somebody from Canada too. Very cool. And hopefully we can all learn together. I'm going to give you my thoughts on some of the things that I watch, some of the things that I spot, and we'll talk about some of these side hustles first. Especially, I want to watch the TikTok shop affiliate one first because it's one of the hottest side hustles right now, and I do believe it's one of the best side hustles right now, actually. And it's always nice to be able to build a side income. If you guys, for example, have a job that you're working, it's very nice to be able to create extra capital, extra money that you got on the side from, some sort of fun side hustle. And I think TikTok shop affiliate is one of those side hustles. So of course we talk about e-commerce primarily on the channel, but e-commerce is such a broad topic actually, and there's so many things within the e-commerce realm that are possibilities for making income. So we're going to watch this video and we'll see what it is. So let's see. Let me pull it up. Oh man, this is kind of hard to. Okay, there we go. I'll pull up the volume. Okay, so TikTok Shop affiliate marketing is one of the strongest side hustles right now. If you guys didn't know, a lot of people are making ridiculous amounts of money through this side hustle. If we go to Calodata, we can see some creators like this. Shout out to Calodata. These guys are awesome. I love Calodata. I'm close with the team. We've worked together on a variety of things in the past, including us running their ads. I have an agency business and we've ran their ads. But you see here, for example, some creators are literally making $1.9 million in the last 30 days in revenue for brands, which is pretty unbelievable. That's actually insanely unbelievable. Or this creator, for example, DJ Spoof or DJ Foof. Let's actually look at this girl, Miriam. 928,000 in revenue for this brand, right? So let's assume she made, let's say, 10 to 20% of that. That's, 100 to 180,000 in profit for herself. That is truly unbelievable just from making videos. So if we actually look at some of the videos, these are what they are.
3-pack bodysuits, the waist snatching ones, the ones that are supposed to be like breathable but still make you look like this when you really look like this.
Okay, so let's see what Mikey was able to do in 90 days. I'm super curious about this, and I'm sure some of you guys may be curious about this as well. This is super relevant to e-commerce as a whole, but if you are building a TikTok shop or if you're looking for a side income, this is even more relevant. So let's see. Mikey's videos are always good. I've been wanting to watch this.
After generating over $1 million with dropshipping, I decided I needed a new challenge.
I made you fat stacks. I'm sorry, my friend.
Okay, I'm lying. I just want to...
The VO3 content is so crazy these days. That was such a cool intro.
Something easier. There's too many sweats in dropshipping right now. You know what everyone is saying is easy right now? TikTok shop.
I made 20K in a day, and I just graduated high school.
So last month I did 66,000.
I'm currently generating about $500 to $1,000 a day with TikTok shop.
$250,000 in my first 6 months on TikTok shop.
TikTok shop.
TikTok shop. The TikTok shop.
TikTok shop is the wave.
What the hell is even TikTok shop, and why the hell are grandmas and kids literally making millions with just their phone? You've probably even seen it. You know when you're scrolling on your TikTok and you see a video that has an orange button at the bottom of it, and you click it and it allows you to buy the product that the person in the video is talking about?
The crazy thing about TikTok shop is just how seamless of an experience it is. If you've ever used TikTok shop or bought anything, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't bought anything on TikTok shop, you guys need to go buy something on TikTok shop because you'll see what I mean. You can link up your Apple Pay to your TikTok shop account and literally just double click your phone to buy something. It's insane. That's crazy. How accurate is the data from Calodata? It's pretty accurate. I mean, I don't know. I believe they have direct API access to TikTok shop. The founders are from the TikTok shop Asia team before TikTok shop was a thing in the US, and that's actually when I met them and I first started talking to them. Not sure if I believe they might be the only ones that have that. I actually have no idea though. Hey Ari, what made you start in continued e-com as a path? Why not other businesses or career paths? I think e-commerce is just one of the best businesses because there's always people buying on things online. There's like an insatiable hunger for consumerism, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Also, to me, it's simple to create value in e-commerce, whereas other businesses like software, I mean, keep in mind, I actually do have a lot of other businesses now. I like the investing game. I've grown a lot over time. So, I like e-commerce businesses. I like software businesses. I like agency businesses. I like investment in businesses, right? I like all these businesses, but for me, e-commerce is just what I stumbled upon when I learned about entrepreneurship. So that's what I continue to go down that path. Oh, hey guys, I got a Twitch, somebody watching on Twitch. What's up, Agent66? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, that's what got me started in e-com. But again, that was so long ago. That was literally 7 years ago. Now I also have software businesses and an agency business too. But let me continue with this video. This got super sidetracked.
That is TikTok's new shopping feature. And you can either own the product or sell other people's products and make a lot of money. But now here's the thing. My ego with dropshipping.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that's really cool about TikTok shop being an affiliate is you don't have to worry about anything related to sourcing products or anything. It's literally just you make content about a product and that's it. I was thinking like you're the video the streamer's watching. Oh, that's funny.
It's pretty high, I'm not gonna lie. But the question is, can I take all that knowledge, speedrun this TikTok shop thing, make 100K in a month, or have I actually fallen off? Let's see.
Mikey will now tell you his master plan.
Alright, so here's the plan. If I'm going to speedrun this, I need a lot of information about this new business very quick. So I made a list of questions and set up a call with a few of the top people I know doing TikTok shop.
Mikey is very, very bad at picking products.
I normally go for ones that are like 1,000 plus sold, just for like proof of concept. The commission has to be right, like at least 10-15%, and normally that actually adds value to people's lives. Like for example, like the teeth whitening, people like that. It's easy to market. You can sell off insecurities and stuff.
You make way more money if you go viral with supplements. If you're gonna do supplements in this style of content, you're risking your account. Like that's just how it goes.
Do supplements have a higher chance of getting back?
Yeah, bro, it's ridiculous.
You know, it's funny because all these things that they're mentioning for TikTok Shop Affiliate are also true with your own e-com business. Health and supplements have a much higher likelihood to get you banned on Meta if you're running Meta ads or getting you restricted in some capacity. Selling products that actually add value to people's lives is easier than otherwise, just like he mentioned. So yeah, there's a lot of good things that translate, good skills and concepts that translate from both businesses. Let me answer a quick question here. Aren't Amazon and eBay becoming more and more of competitors since they basically sell almost everything nowadays and at a much quicker rate for delivery? That's a good question. I would say yes, right? Like, of course, Amazon is always going to be one of your toughest competitors because of their logistics advantage. But the thing about Amazon also is that you can put your brand on Amazon. So, for example, I have an Amazon brand that I invested in a long time ago when it was at ground zero. And anytime we promote anything outside of TikTok, let's say, or outside of Amazon, let's say on TikTok, it actually grows the Amazon listing. So believe it or not, being on Amazon, even though there's a lot of competitors, if you're doing things outside of Amazon, you can grow that Amazon listing despite all the competition. That's what's kind of interesting is a lot of people think because Amazon is so competitive, it's not worth being on there, but I believe it's actually smarter to be everywhere. If you're driving traffic to Shopify, why not also be on Amazon? And then whenever people are on Amazon and look you up, they can find your listings and buy from your Amazon listing. So long story short, yes, it is getting more and more competitive over time, but also there's more people shopping online over time, more new trends that happen, and that's one of the reasons why I love researching so much, because there's so many reasons why somebody would buy something, right? Some people want to buy the cheapest solution, or the fastest, right? So they'll go to Amazon. Some people want to buy the solution that is most fitting for them, right? Let's say that most relates to who they are. A lot of people buy things related to their identity, right? So that's another reason someone might buy something from you instead of from Amazon. Sometimes it can even come down to something as simple as they're buying from you because you just showed them a solution to their problem at the right time, right? And that's kind of how Meta works, Meta ads. Sometimes it's as simple as just having different branding. They maybe resonated with your branding more, so they bought from your brand. There's a million different reasons why somebody may shop your brand as opposed to Amazon. But of course, that's not to say that Amazon is not competition. It is, of course it is. But one of the best ways to mitigate that is just to always do more customer research so that you're targeting them better and also being on Amazon yourself. Actually, TikTok is insane. You can mix paid traffic with the organic one, go get more sales. Yeah, and you can do that outside of TikTok too. At what stage should an e-com brand look to get into retail, 7-fig, 8-fig, or even 9-fig? That's a tough question. I mean, I've never... I do work with a couple brands that are in retail, and they're all 9-figure brands. So probably 8-figure to 9-figure is my guess.
works. It's like you can't make a claim pretty much, otherwise you're gonna get banned.
Why are you still doing supplements?
Because they convert like crazy.
So I found out that there are two paths you can take when picking products for TikTok Shop. You can pick regular products or you can go for supplements. Supplements convert the best, but you are 100% of the time going to be dealing with violation. Get used to that because you're going to be hearing about it a lot in this video. Also, there's a lot of information in this video, so please try not to get confused. Why do supplements get violation points? Because TikTok's policy bans anything that makes any medical or health claims. So if you say something like burn fat, increases testosterone, cures anxiety.
This is true for ecom too, by the way. This isn't just for TikTok Shop.
That is a violation. But the thing is, those claims are exactly what makes supplements sell that well. So if you want to sell them, you kind of have to play on the line. So I decided to start with regular products first, and
I have something I want to show you guys after this video is done, because I've been doing a lot of research on the TikTok Shop affiliate ecosystem, and believe it or not, there's TikTok Shop creators that don't even show their face. They're not even real people. It's AI that are printing money as TikTok Shop affiliates. It's super crazy. I want to show you guys a little bit of that research that I did. But let's finish
black
this.
massager and this LED TV lights thing. I picked them because I knew they were proven winners with dropshipping and they were selling like crazy on Amazon.
Mikey, no problem. I get you 5 accounts by tonight.
The second question I asked them was, how do you get TikTok Shop accounts? Because if you want to post TikTok Shop videos, you need an account with 1,000 followers in the UK and 5,000 followers in the US. I'm gonna save you guys some serious stress here because I wasted so much money trying to figure this out. If you are a beginner with no money, do the teamwork follow for follow method. If you have money, just buy accounts. Trust me, as an African, I refused to spend money and buy accounts. I thought I was smart. I went on Upwork and Fiverr and tried to hire some VAs to do the teamwork method for me. I also tried to run ads to get followers that way. But the thing is, you do all of that, you get the 1K followers. Some of the accounts get banned before you even get approved for TikTok Shop. So you just end up wasting way more money than you would have if you just bought an already verified account. So just buy accounts. And for beginners, you have to keep doing the teamwork trend until you eventually get an account.
Yeah, I've actually grown accounts to 5K doing both of those methods. One, by just like doing teamwork, follow for follow, whatever, and also running ads. I think running ads is the fastest way and just the easiest. In general, that's kind of the case. Ads just work while you don't do anything, so that's the benefit of it. But I've also bought accounts too. I bought a TikTok Shop account once. It works. Can you explain branded dropshipping in a simple way? Yeah, so branded dropshipping is creating a Shopify brand where you sell products that already exist in the marketplace, and you brand them to fit whatever your brand idea is. And you don't hold inventory. You just ship directly from your manufacturer or from a supplier in China or from a supplier in the US as soon as somebody orders from your store. So it's pretty cool because it's a very lean way to start a business and to validate ideas as well. It's super cool for that. One of the biggest downsides of ecom is that traditionally you'd have to order a ton of inventory to start a business or to start a brand, and you can still do that now. But if you can drop ship or sell things directly from China, for example, you're skipping a lot of that process, so you can move a lot quicker. But let's see.
Count that way. Throughout this video, you're gonna see a bunch of accounts pop up, so that's pretty much where I got them from.
Mikey, my brother, you just need to show Bob's and Vigi and you go viral.
Alright, so now we have the products. How the hell do you go viral on TikTok Shop? What content style converts?
This is the most important part, actually. So let's see. Is that different than creating an e-commerce brand like Dr. Squatch, but have a custom product made from a manufacturer? Yeah, it is. The difference is, so there's actually not a difference. Not to get too nuanced here, it's the same thing. The only difference is that Dr. Squatch holds inventory, right? So they hold a lot of inventory, probably everywhere. But you can actually hold inventory in China. So if you have a custom product, for example, you actually can hold inventory in China and technically drop ship still with a custom product, custom branded product. I would say don't overthink it too much. Drop shipping is just basically not holding inventory or holding inventory for a very small amount of time. Even Apple does this for a lot of their products that they sell online. that's one of the big things that made Apple so profitable, actually, is that they hold stock for very small periods of time, and like are able to stock shelves, let's say for like 2 days, because they sell a lot of things directly from China, right? So they'll order, let's just give an example, right? 1,000 pieces of inventory instead of like 50,000 that they have to ship to the US. They'll order 1,000 that they just keep in a US warehouse and ship everything from there. And since they're so close to the manufacturer, they can get insanely fast lead times, so they never have to stock things for too long. And you can do that same exact thing with your store, with any product. It's honestly amazing. And I think it's the best way to start a business personally on Shopify, because it's the least expensive, and it also allows you to ship things worldwide. So you can capitalize on so many more markets than just the US. Is it a paid course, or we saw for free? This is free content. We're just watching YouTube videos right now. Let's continue. Now he's going to talk about how to go viral. This is the most important part.
The best.
Skit content, UGC style videos, voiceover videos, conspiracy theory videos, showing like a famous person on a green screen. What else works, bro? AI videos, like, bro, AI videos, bang. Another strat that people can do.
That's what I'm mostly interested in when it comes to TikTok Shop, is the AI videos.
It's like, bro, you post 50 videos a day, right? And you just purely sell the product. So it's like,
It's free, it's completely free right now. You can pick up one of these for free. All you have to do is tap the orange shopping cart, add 2 of these to cart. The other one's gonna be free.
you post like 50 videos of those a day, and it takes around like a week and a half to 2 weeks to get it going. But when you get it going, dog, you print money. Oh, the best videos that I've seen convert were conspiracy theories. Those videos print money so well.
How the f did Joe Rogan, of all people, put the entire medical industry to shame? Listen to what he says here.
I will never go to a doctor ever again about my general health. They have no clue what they're talking about.
I want to oil you up.
How do you do content research?
So how I teach everybody when they're starting to get into affiliate is I immediately have them go on Kalo data for the product and just one-to-one the top 10 videos that have made the most. That's literally what I do for them, right? And then also you can just create a TikTok Shop burner and just scroll on TikTok Shop and look at a bunch of viral TikTok Shop videos.
Violence is not the answer, Mikey. That is what chargebacks are for.
The last question I asked them was, who are the top people in the space? So I knew who to call out in this video when I cook all of them.
Beans talks about some good shit in that video. Like, honestly, he talks about some really good stuff. Bro, I love Beans. He's hella knowledgeable.
I know Sydney. I know a few other people in that space.
Beans, Sydney, I don't care. I'm gonna cook all of you. But anyways, now it's time to finally start posting videos. So for the first 10 days, I was posting on these 2 accounts. For the massager, all I did was I went on Kalo data, found the top videos at the time, and just copied. I also copied some old viral dropshipping videos that I already knew about. Some original ideas as well, but nothing really worked. For the LED TV lights, the videos on Kalo data were so simple. You literally just had to show the product. So I did that, and I actually managed to get my first sale like 1 week in. On April 7th, I generated 18.99 pounds, and I took home a profit of 1.82.
Oh my god, that's so low. That's crazy. Let's see, what do you say? E-com is something you need to be really patient with and have a foundation beneath it of a different source of income, or a source of quick, sustainable, and livable wins income-wise. Absolutely. I think you don't need to have an income necessarily to build, like a foundation of income to build an e-commerce business, but I would say it's close to a requirement, because there's just so much that you need to learn when it comes to e-commerce. So like, it really will help if you have some cash flow coming in. It'll help you stomach, unsuccessful tests, and it'll just help you move a little bit faster also if you do find something that works. But you don't need a lot of money to get started, and I know some people think that you do. There's actually a guy in the accelerator that we have in our software Shopee lab that started with $1,500 in a debit card. So only $1,500 in a debit card. And today he's doing about $30,000 a day. And he started this year, which is the craziest story. I'm going to be interviewing him for YouTube so you guys can see his whole story. But yeah, he came from the crypto NFT world, so he didn't really have a source of income. But I 100% suggest that you do get a source of income before you start any sort of business, to be honest. Just so you have money to play with whenever something starts working. For example, for ads, right? Like any business you have, you can scale with ads. Like let's say even if you have like a detailing business or any sort of business, you can run meta ads and grow it. So if you have a little bit of a source of income, then you can invest in ads to grow your business so much faster. Simply, how much would it take to get started if I wanted a personal care product for men? Well, first of all, I would probably find something that's already working out there. If you don't want to use a Chinese-based manufacturer, you could use something like Supplyful. Supplyful is they have a good catalog for, let's see, men's care, men's support, blah, blah, blah. You said what? Personal care, beauty, body health, sports, weight control. I mean, I guess we can just kind of look. So here's the cool thing about Supplyful is that you can actually just white label your stuff. So let's say we know that the cool cucumber soap, let's see what cucumber soap is kind of like. Let me show you here how I would do this. This is super sidetracked from the actual video, but let's just look at the keyword data behind cucumber soap. So not a lot of people care about cucumber soap, unfortunately. So I would probably not do this one. Let's see. Let's go look for something else. Anti-aging moisturizer. So let's see. What else do they got? Bar soap and custom scent. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, Supplyful, all of their products are US based, which is really nice. So let's see. Calming lavender soap, charcoal soap. I feel like charcoal soap would be something cool to sell to men, right? Like for personal care. Charcoal soap. So 22,000 monthly searches. That's pretty good. So you could create like a really crazy, like let's say you go to Midjourney, right? I mean, just for an example, men's personal care. You know, we could kind of use some of this branding, like some of these colors. I would just take some of these colors and just slap it on here, and you can drop ship the soap. But yeah, if you want a custom product, then you got to hit up suppliers. There's, you know, you can just Google manufacturers and things like that, and you can find some, but they probably will require minimum order quantities. Otherwise, another thing you can do is go to Etsy. You could look up like men's personal care, and you could try drop shipping some of these, and even you could just contact some of these suppliers. This one looks cool. This actually looks super cool. And what I would do is like contact the supplier and just, you know, talk yourself up, say like, hey, you know, I have a lot of experience. I think I can really grow this outside of TikTok or outside of Etsy. And, you know, they might be willing to let you run this on Shopify. This is a cool product. It looks awesome. So yeah, those are some ideas. Let's continue with this video. I really want to see if he's able to actually do well with TikTok Shop.
Bro, that's nothing. That's 10%. 10% is normal, by the way. I need to sell 500 of them to make $1,000. That's the thing with TikTok Shop affiliates. If you don't own the brand, you don't make the big money. So that's why for the massager, I was trying to run my own shop instead of doing affiliates. I found out that apparently you can actually dropship products from Amazon using AutoDS. So you don't even need to hold your own inventory. They have some weird link with Amazon. So whenever somebody buys your product from TikTok, they automate everything. You don't even need to worry about shipping the product to the customer. They can test a bunch of products on TikTok Shop without actually buying inventory, which is what people usually need to do. AutoDS is literally free for the first 30 days. So if you want to try it out, click the first link in my description. But the downside of owning your own shop is when you're starting from scratch, it's slightly harder to get sales because your product listing has no reviews, no sales, no trust, as compared to doing affiliate where all the trust is already there. So you kind of need to pick your own battle. Affiliate is definitely easier for beginners, but I know for sure that the big money is in owning the brand. So I decided, you know what, let me just focus on affiliate first, make it easier, learn how things work, and then eventually I'll start my own brand. But anyways, on the 10th of April, that's when I found the most illegal and the easiest way to make money on TikTok Shop ever. So I was looking on Kalo data and I went on the top creators for that month, and I saw these two accounts. What they were doing was insane. Basically, they will make these fake AI videos of celebrities.
Oh wow, okay, well that I don't like the celebrity deepfake thing, but I do like AI for this kind of stuff. Let's see. Thanks so much. I appreciate all the help. Yep, you're welcome. What do you think about organic social media content like short form and long form instead of paid ads when you're starting out? Then scale later with paid ads when you're profitable and have the cash flow to justify it. I think that's brilliant. I think that's an amazing way to start, because if you get sales that way, then whatever videos made you sales are way more likely to actually perform well with paid ads. I think this is an amazing way to start. It just takes a lot more effort. So that's why most people don't do it. It takes longer, but it's a great way to do it, 100%. Ari, can you put a link to the videos you're showing? Here, I'll put the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat here. Boom. I think that worked. Boom.
Like Rihanna saying something about how she uses this perfume.
A lot of people have asked me which perfume I wear, so I'm gonna just tell y'all it's called Nyla.
She never said that. They were using it to sell and they were printing. Obviously that's illegal, so I didn't copy them. I didn't figure out that you can literally take a video.
First time I came to London, someone on the street
put it on CapCut. Take a completely different audio and make people say things that they never said.
Okay, so literally everyone keeps asking me what perfume I wear.
I didn't do that and get 9K views on my first video and my first sale with that product on the 13th. I didn't get 50K views total the next day and make £30 profit. And I didn't make my first $100 that week. That wasn't me at all. Somebody hacked my account. And because someone hacked my account and started posting all,
it's so funny, man. Like with AI, there's just gonna be so much scamming going on, but it's also a lot of opportunity at the same time. You can still do things legitly and use these strategies, of course. Let's see.
Videos, I started getting a bunch of violations. For the rest of the month of April, the hacker was just posting these AI videos. They would start to get viral and start to get some sales, but then they would just get violations. And because of the hacker, I permanently lost 2 of my accounts. He even stole 2 of my older dropshipping accounts and he started posting these AI videos on them. And the same thing will happen. Like you start to go viral and start to get some sales violations. So at the end of April, I ended up generating 2.3K in sales and $290 in profit. Also, if you remember Tristan saying something about posting 50 times a day. So I hired a VA to post 10 to 20 of these AI videos a day. Nothing really crazy happened, but I did manage to get some sales on that. So May was actually a huge month for me because I learned the most important thing. If there's anything you're gonna take from this video, it's this. This month changed everything. Also, keep in mind, I'm telling this story like everything was fine, but some of the days I was actually losing my mind. I was just depressed. Because most of the time, nothing was working. You get some success and everything just shuts down. TikTok is not working. I'm not gonna quit just yet. 2 months is a long time to be going through that every day. And I've done this for 7 months, but still 2 months, you still feel it. This is the part no one ever talks about because it's so cringe to talk about these sad moments, but this...
Yeah, I think you got your question here. How much effort and time you think it would take doing organic social media content versus paid ads? Sometimes months, right? Like who knows? You could get a viral video first day, but it's very unlikely. Paid ads, you get data right away. Like if you're not making sales within a few days of launching ads, then something is definitely wrong. Whereas for organic content, it takes a lot more time to build up your content and see if it's actually going to pay off or not.
This is what is the reality and we are actually going to go through. It never really stops being hard. But anyway, so again, I went on Kalo Data and I found this product going viral. It's like a patch you put on your skin and it stops you craving food, so it helps with weight loss. Long story short, it didn't really go that crazy. I did manage to get one AI video of me to go semi-viral. I got a bunch of weight loss violations, lost a couple of accounts, blah blah blah. Nobody cares. That is the game. But the main issue was I was not getting sales and I was getting a bunch of violations. I managed to get in touch with 2 of the top guys in the space, Dara and Llewellyn, and they gave the source of all sauce.
That has happened to me on multiple products, multiple accounts. Like I would be like doing like huge months, like like $200,000-$300,000 a month, and then like the account just like completely gets banned and I got like 6 violations and that's done. You have no control over it. It pretty much is like whatever TikTok AI says or whatever they decide to do next week.
So she said there's really not much you can do about violations. It will happen eventually. But there are stuff you can do to reduce the likelihood of getting better. Like for weight loss, saying stuff like this looks a bit different instead of saying you lose weight. So that was for the violations. For the sales, Lou pointed out something that made so much sense. Figure out who is buying the product, speak directly to them. I am a black young man. It's going to be very hard to convince Margaret from Lancashire to buy Burberry badges. It just doesn't work. I don't look like it. So I went on Kalo Data again. Bruh, Kalo Data needs to sponsor me. Kalo Data, you guys need to sponsor me. But anyways, I went there and I searched on the top products list in the USA for a supplement that I could sell. That's like maybe for men. And I saw this beetroot supplement. Basically, it helps boost testosterone, if you know what I'm saying. It also helps with like health issues for older people, but I can't do that because So I found one in the UK with really good commissions and I decided to run that. This is when I started. Good. The first video I posted, but before I talk about that.
Everything comes from Sydney. Everything comes from Sydney. She's a genius. Honestly, nobody comes close. She really is a marketing genius. She really is.
Everyone is glazing this Sydney person. Everybody's glazing this Beans person. I had to get them on a call so they can share some sauce with everybody. Who the hell is this Sydney?
Are you crazy? Have you not seen my work? How dare you?
What is your biggest day?
I've had like 10K day profit. Mikey, we're talking profit. My biggest profit day was 14,000. That's right. You got some big shoes to fill in the shop space.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Is there a TikTok shop sauce?
No, there is TikTok shop sauce, okay? It all comes down to just knowing how to say the exact same thing that's already working in a different way. Like, so they don't know that it's literally the exact same video that they already saw, but it's just you that's saying it now. You know what I'm saying? You can't get like shiny object syndrome because obviously I came from drop shipping.
Who put you on drop shipping?
Nah, you. Stop that. Let's stop that.
My fault. 0 to your first 10K commission month. Which products are you picking? Why are you picking those products? Where are you going to find video ideas?
I would basically just start priming my For You page to show me TikTok shop videos only. If you see something that's like going viral constantly and like it's getting like a lot of sales, I'd say like 20K sold is like, I would do it. If you're a beginner and like you really don't know what to do, then like it's like you need a product that has like a lot of viral videos. So it's just like you can step in there and like you have so much inspiration. What's the common factor in all of these people that are going viral? Why are they going viral with the product? You know what I'm saying?
Do you win violation appeals?
You know, those just don't happen to me.
I've
actually had violations. There's ways to get around it. I came across a video the other day that instead of saying like the fupa or like the stomach or whatever, and then like you get the video taken down for weight, they say food babies. If you're really focusing too much on the violations, it's like you're just living like in scarcity. Stop complaining, Mikey. I know you've always wanted to collab with me, so I just figured I'd have to do you the favor.
So you're doing me. Alright, I see how it is. So the thing would be,
that was great advice, actually. I think, again, that works the same for e-com, really for any business.
Is me and him go way back in dropshipping. I had an RC car product, Drift Rose, that made me $60,000, and he was my biggest competitor at the time. But we never spoke until now.
We were like enemies, like past enemy. I tried to like kill your brand, you tried to kill mine, but now we're like.
Are you gonna flex some numbers, or are you gonna be humble? Because you've been doing humble, I don't like it. But...
Dude, like last quarter was nuts. Like I had 3 6-figure commission months back to back. So like over 100K, dude, and one of them was almost 200K with the bonus. Like in 1 month, bro. I know, dude. Isn't that crazy?
You guys are itching my competitive side.
Dude, hit a 20K day. My highest was 17K.
This will be something for like beginners. You're starting from scratch. You need to make 10K profit in the next 2 months, or you die.
Okay, cool. I would do this. I would start off with like roughly like 5 products. I would recommend doing like 3 like currently trending products, and then 2 that are kind of like, I call them wild cards, just like things that you personally like. To find those 3 that are like trending, you know, spying tools are great. Callo Data, Fast Moss, Daily Virals. I mean, it's solid. It's like, it's made by a creator, me, and it's for creators. So
link in the description.
Right. Yeah.
What's the code for that?
You can use Beans, 1 month free. What I would do is like go on something like the Daily Virals and watch all the content and see like, could I recreate this video?
I'm leaving for Phoenix in the morning and I gotta eat this watermelon before.
Okay, I could recreate this one. Let me get that product. Content should drive your product selection as much as the product itself. And then also for every post, have like a checklist of things in your post that you just will not post it unless it's there. So for me, like banger hook, like do not click post unless you are absolutely sure that this is going to get somebody to stop, you know, scrolling, right? Other things, you know, make sure the editing's
That's a really good tip for making ads for ecom too. Like hook has to be diabolically good. It's got to get people to stop scrolling.
It's high, you know, the lighting, the solid call to action, you got some scarcity in there, whatever your list would be, you know. If you're ever dealing with violations, that is part of the game. Like, dude, I've had more accounts banned than I can remember. You got to recalibrate, kind of. You know, what is your victory condition? If I wake up and I genuinely put as much good thought into that video, I can sleep like a baby.
Yeah, change it from the results to like the actions. Do you have any like final words for the YouTube video?
Before you start a big endeavor, a big new endeavor, plan out like the worst case scenario. Are you okay with maybe like for the next 3 months, nothing hitting and you only making like 1K or something like that? I don't want to work for anyone anymore. I've been poor before, like I don't mind being poor again, you know? Like I would rather do that and fail than like keep doing my ass job that I fucking hate.
The first video I posted on this beetroot thing, 150k views in 4 days, $100 profit first day, $140 profit the next day, $300 profit in 4 days. The views were picking up. I was about to go even crazy. Bro, I sold out the brand. They didn't have that much stock. I was cooking and it's just sold out, everything just stopped. It was so annoying. And the annoying thing is, instead of them acknowledging that I was the one that sold them out, they were like, oh, our sales have increased significantly of late. I wonder who did that. But anyways, it didn't matter. I found another brand. I hired some editors to edit because this conspiracy style video literally takes like an hour to 2 hours to edit one video. And I was trying to scale to like 12 posts a day, so that would literally be impossible. So I hired someone for like $10 an hour and I started pumping out content on another account as well. Literally all I did was I just copied the top videos in the USA. How the hell did this man snitch on himself so hard?
We were in action and she said in my ear, go deeper.
The second video on my new account got 50k views. Another video on the first account started picking up 40k views. Another account got 90k views. Basically, I had figured out the source to convert, but I literally got every violation under the sun. Like sexual violation, risky publishing behavior. I literally lost 4 accounts in 1 minute to this one risky publishing behavior violation. This is something you should keep in mind. If you get that violation, you need to log out of that account because it will infect other accounts and you just lose a bunch of accounts very quick. Basically, violations were stopping me from scaling and I literally didn't know what to do. But in April, across all the accounts, I did $2.3k in sales, $290 profit. In May, I did 5.7k in sales dollars and $1,000 profit. And in the first 3 weeks of June, I did 1.2k in revenue or sales and $200 in profit. So in total for my TikTok shop journey, I've generated $10,000 in sales and $1.5k in profit in almost 3 months, which is not the best. And in the last 7 days, I have generated 1.1k in profit. I figured out new genius sauce, and I'm going to gatekeep it, and I'm going to print first.
Excited to see that. That's pretty cool. What do you think about hiring UGC creators to make social media content for my brand social media page? Then does that make sense? That does make sense. That's a really great idea, actually. That's a really good one. Sweet. The daily virals. What is that? Interesting. Wow. So this is what's going viral today. Dang, this is actually a really good resource. Wow.
Receding hairline by 14, thinning out up top by 18, bald by 21, and now at 33 they come out with this shit? Man, what the fuck? Rosemary, Retinsil, MNXL, and Anagain, the 4 key components to growing your hair back. And meanwhile, my dumbass fell for Rogaine at age 20, thinking that some foam was just gonna change everything for me. It did nothing. And I understand everybody says to use minoxidil, but...
Wow, these are such good videos. Super cool.
Throw your old goggles away. I'm fixing to make it so worth it for you. These goggles are hard to get on, hard to get off, and never fit right, and plus they're just not cute at all. Here's the new and improved goggles that everybody's been getting on TikTok Shop. Not only are these the cutest and most stylish pair of goggles that you're going to find on TikTok Shop, they have so many features on them. Not only can you adjust them to the exact position that you want, but these have a clasp so that you can keep...
People on TikTok Shop are genius
Girls who wear
marketers.
low-cut shirts, if you do not have this bra from OEAK, like, what are you doing? The most comfortable, seamless, wire-free push-up bra. It's not pushing you up or you're, like, spilling out.
Wow. Very good video. Shout out to Mikey. That was awesome. That was really well done. Cool. Well, that's one of the videos I wanted to watch today. Let's see if I can go to another one. Watch later. Let's see this one. This one's kind of similar, but for YouTube. And YouTube, I feel like it's such a... Nobody uses YouTube really for e-com, which is kind of interesting. So let's see.
That subscriber just made me $1, which means I can now buy this car. But I want to be able to buy this one, which is pretty cool. See, every single subscriber I get on this brand new channel is going to equal $1 that I can spend on my dream car. Now, the only problem is I've had my eye on a G-Wagon since I was 13, but they're selling for over $200,000, which means I need to hit over 200,000 subscribers before I can even think about buying one. Now, to actually accomplish this mission, it all starts with one thing, which is finding the right niche, which I did by talking to my friend Buzz, spending every waking minute scrolling through YouTube to finally find the one, Pawn Stars Clips. To put it quite simply, we found this channel pulling millions of views with under 30 days of posting. That is the golden ticket that this was the one. We then strapped on branding to the channel, came up with the best name in YouTube history, and we got our first subscriber, bro. No, wait, that was actually me. Never mind. It's time.
It's actually insane how many ways to make money online there are these days. And AI is only making it more accessible and just more creative in different ways.
Cooking. The way I like to run my channels is by building teams around them. I could technically do all the work. I know how to edit, I know how to script write, but when you're running like multiple other businesses and you're trying to scale, brother, it's kind of hard to do all the work yourself for a channel like this, which is why we have an editor, we have Buzz and myself looking over everything, making sure that everything's to the perfection. Yeah, bro, I know how to use words like that. Alright, so for context, Buzz is a student in the program. He joined like 6-7 months ago. Now bro's printing like over 20-30K a month with shorts. So here's the first video that we actually got made before review.
I have a piece from Albert Einstein, handwritten math.
That is pretty cool.
These clips are pretty much just taken from the main channel, Pawn Stars. We saw this was popping, so we had to give it a try. Alright, it's been a couple days since the last update, but I have some pretty interesting news to share. Pretty much the channel has gotten 0 views multiple days in a row, and what we thought would have fixed it was giving it a break and posting like 3 or 4 days after. And as you can see from the analytic graph, nothing seemed to fix the problem. So this is fix number 2. Pretty much we're gonna completely reset accounts, which means I'm gonna have to throw this away, which is pretty unfortunate. It took a while to come from Amazon and all that stuff, you know, cost, shipping, like having to add it to cart and then place the... As you guys can see, this is the new age channel that we moved to. It's called Cuddly Chronicles. You can see that the last video was posted in 2007. I was born in 2007, so this video was made when I was born. Nice.
That's
not gonna
crazy.
lie, I have some absolutely...
It's crazy for me to hear people saying they were born in 2007. That's just wild. This is such an... So YouTube automation or like YouTube channels are a big way that people are making money online. But I think it's also a good way to like drive traffic to a Shopify store or drive traffic to an affiliate product or something like that.
Ended news. The first video that we posted on this channel ended up spiking to over 28,000 views. And for a shorts channel, I'm not gonna lie, that's really good. And I low-key might have to do some car shopping soon. I'm not gonna lie, we're hitting big digits now. We're hitting big digits. Yo, am I tweaking or am I tweaking? Second video is at over 24,000 views. This is crazy. We're at 11 subscribers, which means currently I can afford... What car is worth $11? well, I still can't afford a car. I probably could afford like maybe a quarter of a screw nail for one. So we're getting somewhere. Now it's time to just continue cooking. I'll keep you guys updated, of course. It's been a couple weeks since...
These people are so good at making YouTube videos. Like, these videos are so well edited. They're funny, well paced, like so many little subtleties. So good. So awesome that there's this content out here for free that we can watch. It's so entertaining, and you get so many ideas from it.
The last time I updated you guys or went over this challenge. Firstly, Pawn Mania is currently at 117 subscribers. If you ask me, that's objectively pretty shit. So I've decided to make a change. Instead of waiting on Pawn Stars and trying to make it work after months and months and months, I've decided to cut my losses and completely change niches on a brand new channel. And so after speaking to one of my students, Alec, who runs multiple channels doing over 5-10 million views a day, we schemed on CTA commentary as the new niche. The niche as a whole, yes, is pretty basic, but what we kind of realized was that if you come up with a relatively new style in a supposedly oversaturated niche, videos tend to go viral way faster because the audience are seeing something new, which is exactly why I blew up in the make money online space. It's the same theory. I'm just better than everybody else, pretty much, is what this all is coming to right now. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there. Really though, what it's time to do now is get everything sorted on the back end, start creating our videos one by one, and hopefully this is gonna be the real push to getting my dream car, man. At the moment, I probably can afford like a rim from a Chinese factory that's been used by 7 cars in a row, and they're trying to throw it out and sell it to anybody they can. Stick with me, we're gonna make this happen. So obviously we came up with the Verusi idea. The first video on the channel flopped, getting 0 views, and we almost quit. But 3 days later, out of nowhere, the video spiked over 2,000 views. This gave us the proof that we needed that we weren't stuck in a 0 view jail. Mr. CEO Neil himself was telling us it's time to get our groove on. So we posted our second video, which actually hit a few 5 figures in views, which is when we really started to feel confident. This was one of them ones, for real. Well. Daniel, live in the flesh, and I have some great news to present to you. We are currently at 2,283 subscribers on the Verusi Badusi channel. This video is a 1 out of 10 by far. 400 subscribers just from this video. So right now we've gained 1.3 thousand subscribers in like 3 days of posting on the CTA channel. And so what that means, it's time to go a little bit of car shopping. Seems like at the moment, all we can really get is car parts and bikes. I think we still need a couple more subscribers. Hopefully we hit the 6-figgy jiggy pretty soon. The channel is absolutely cooking. As you can see, we are getting 70,000 views an hour right now. This video is going insane. This is like one of the fastest I've ever seen a channel blow up in views. I'm gonna post another video tonight as intended, as planned. Maybe in the morning, I low-key might be able to afford an actual car and not just car parts. All right, it is the next day. Let's go on YouTube Studio and check what's going on. I have not checked anything since last night.
I'm curious to see how much this converts in terms of AdSense. Or if he had an affiliate link. That'd be interesting to know too.
Everything I'm about to see is going to be a surprise for me. I'm just gonna wait for it to load, refresh. Whoa, what the fuck? We've gained, it seems to be around 19,000 subscribers overnight. We're at 23,000 subscribers now. The video is at 1.3 million views. You know what this means, right? We now have a $22,000 budget to go and look at cars. I don't think we can really get any banger cars yet from dealerships. So let's see what used cars are going for right now. Yo, wait, what? I can afford a BMW right now? This is actually insane. I'm low-key gonna screenshot this because, hey man, you never know. I kept looking at cars but really couldn't find anything that caught my eye. So I just got back to grinding, which is when I got slapped with one of the worst sicknesses I've felt in the big 2025.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super sick and I'm low-key about to die, but the channel's at 2 mil real time, so life's good. Except the fact that I'm sick. One sec. We got another slurp juice in. I'm not gonna lie, we have not gotten better since yesterday. If anything, we've gotten way worse. On the other hand, 1 out of 10 on the newest video. As you can see, our first day.
Wow, $200 on that one video.
Of proper revenue updated, and we made over $200. And we're also almost at 40,000 subscribers, which means now we're getting into
crazy.
real ball territory here. This is NBA final type of level plays we're making. All it's time to do now is stay locked in and watch this absolute cook. We've gained like 10,000 views since I started this recording. Nice. Okay, this is actually getting like kind of ridiculous at this point. 82,000 views in 5 hours. Absolutely destroys
What even are these videos? This is so goofy.
everything else that we've posted on the channel. And as you can see, these views are just starting to look so insane now. Funny how things turn out when you just stay consistent and stay grinding. God is good, bro. God is good. This is insane, bro. 66,000! Yes! The party did not stop there though, because as we were going out in Dubai with the boys renting Lamborghinis, I checked the dashboard and see that 100,000 subscribers was on the horizon. If I'm gonna be really honest, I missed hitting 100K, was just snoozing in the bed. And as we kept cooking, the car was in our sights. 110, 120, 130,000 subscribers, all in just a matter of a couple of days. But the subscriber boner did not stop there. All right, chat, it's been a couple days and I have some pretty interesting news, if I could say so myself, to present to you. Channel is currently sitting at 157,000.
Wow, that's actually insane. 2.2K in revenue.
Subscribers, which means we're only 30K subs away from getting my dream car. Overall, right now we're cooking. We're doing like $200 to $300 a day. We're at 160,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to go skirt around. All right, I don't really know how to feel about this update because it's kind of interesting to say the least. As you guys can see, we are at 190,000 subscribers, which means we're just 10,000 subs away from being able to buy the big boy version of this car. Although we're pretty close to our goal, channel isn't looking so bright to say the least. This is because our last couple of videos haven't been doing the best. The videos before it were getting hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of views. And even though that looked good, we thought maybe if we change up the CTA, this will maybe pop off the channel even more, but it doesn't seem to be working out too well. But if we're judging purely on subscribers, we're realistically gonna hit our goal in the next 2 days. And so we're actually getting close to getting my dream car, which is kind of surreal to say. Yes, I'm sitting on the bathroom right now. Okay, let's not get too vulgar there. I woke up this morning, normal day, nice windy Thursday afternoon. As I go to check my phone and casually go to the Barusi channel, I can see that we've hit 200,000 subscribers. This means that I can buy my dream car. Woohoo! I will not lie, there is something that I've been keeping from you guys that I haven't told you this entire video. I got the car before I hit the goal.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
I got greedy, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to wait until I hit 200,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna show you guys a live reenactment of exactly what it looked like to get this car because I couldn't really film the whole process. For real though, to really recap this video, we've taken a channel from 0 to 200,000 subscribers in pretty much 2 weeks.
Insane.
We went through challenges, we overcame them, and we printed in the process. This is the same thing every single person in my YouTube mentorship goes through. Alex, the guy I'm running this channel with, is making over $25,000 a month with his other channel. We have another student, Landon, who just bought his first apartment, and so many more that are just printing tens, 20, 30 thousands of dollars a month, all from the comfort of their own bedroom. So if you guys want to finally take the next step in printing with YouTube Shorts and making this shit happen, click the link in the bio. And if not, no worries. Keep watching these absolute heaters. I love all of you. Peace.
That's crazy, actually.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so fucking blessed. Got my dream car, like literally.
I did not think that YouTube Shorts actually paid out like that. That's very interesting. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, okay. So we got some good content that we watched today. I've been wanting to watch these videos for a couple days. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to watch them with my community so that I can also make content out of it. Figured it'd be smart. Ari, question, are you still looking for slideshow content creators? Good question. Yes, I'm always looking for people to hire, guys. So if you are you know, if you make slideshow content, yes. If you are an e-com store manager, I'm looking to hire you. If you can make video ads, I'm looking to hire you. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for now, but I'm always looking for new people to hire. So if you guys are skilled, make sure you DM me on Instagram or on X and give me some information about you, why I should hire you. You may have to start out as an intern, an unpaid intern, just to show me what you got. If you're not cool with that, then just don't even apply. But yeah, I'm always looking to hire people. So if you make great slideshow content, hit me up and we'll figure out something we can do. But yeah, appreciate you guys joining. I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit. This was good. I'm glad I got to see those videos. I still got so much more content that I want to watch, so we'll do this again sometime so we can watch it together and make it more productive than if I was just sitting here watching this content.